Hello everyone, welcome back to Shadowrun. We still have just that karma, so no big deal there. Yes, I want to talk to Samuel and see what's up here. Hello again, mein Fredlin. What can I do for you? Let's see, no questions, but I heard you want to talk to me about a job. Yes, I do. Thank you for coming so promptly. He takes a deep breath, slowly releases it, and looks you in the eye. Tell me, what do you know about the Humanist Police Club? They're an anti-metahuman hate group, I believe. He nods. The largest and most well-funded of its kind. The instigators of the Night of Rage. And the enemy of everything I stand for. Night of Rage? A worldwide race riot that took place in February of 2039. Thousands of innocent metahumans were attacked, beaten, and killed. Women and children were corralled into warehouses for protection and then burned alive when the structures were put to the torch. This is what Humanist stands for. This is the agenda that its leaders strive to advance. They will not be satisfied until all metahumans everywhere are driven from the face of the earth. Disgusting. And this job of yours has something to do with humanists? He nods. Yesterday, I overheard one of my assistants talking on his comm. He was yelling, clearly agitated. I questioned him, and he confided in me. What he told me made my blood run cold. Let me guess where this is going. Humanist is planning something, an attack of some kind? He nods. Yes, I believe so. The Berlin chapter of Humanists has arranged to acquire a large shipment of an extremely hazardous chemical. Their leader, Volker Stahl, is a vicious ideology. It goes without saying that whatever he intends to do, it won't be good for us. I want you to infiltrate the smuggling operation that is delivering the shipment. Once you arrive at the Humanist compound, you will find out what they're planning to do with the chemical and put a stop to it. Wouldn't it be easier just to hijack the shipment? Why allow it to get to Humanist compound at all? He shakes his head. No, stopping the shipment would not stop Humanists. It would merely acquire another. For a pack of snarling racists, they are extremely well funded. I want to do this for free. I'm sorry, I do. Please don't make me do this. But it is Shadowrun, so. Let's talk compensation. What is this gig pay? Let's see. Holy jeez. I have contacted sister organizations across Berlin and taken up a collection. Between us, we have raised 22,000 million as payment. I trust that will be sufficient. I'll do it for 1 million, but 22,000, yes. I'll do it, count me in. He nods. Excellent. I am relieved. I will make the arrangements for your meeting with the smugglers. Their leader is an elf who calls himself Maxim. Take the U-band into Shadowrun and you will find him waiting there. Best of luck to you, Balong, and good hunting. Know that you are doing a great thing for the Metahumans of Berlin. Your efforts will not go unrecognized. Dante. Just pet him. Dante, are you going to go back? No, okay, well we can... Dietrich. A lone figure stands in the U-Bahn station, Dietrich. He raises a bottle at your approach, then tosses it away. Figured I'd run into you here, boss. Want to be sure that I caught you before you headed off. He takes a deep breath and slowly releases it, looks you in the eye. Balong, we need to have a talk about this humanist gig. Go ahead, Dietrich, I'm listening. Well, I've got a history with humanists. I fought them back in 39 during the Night of Rage. Hell of a thing that was. I remember the terror, the senseless violence, the murdered children. I remember this little dwarf boy. They stuffed his body into the gutter, Balong. I can still see his face, all bruised and broken. To this day, it makes my blood boil. Anyway, long story short, we beat him. Berlin's punks and anarchists all came together, and we stomped the living dreck out of those racist pigs. A lot of good people died that night, but we put down some of the bad ones too. Let me guess, you want to come on the humanist run so that you can finish the job. That's part of it, sure, but that's not the whole story. I don't just want to come on this run, boss. I have to come. It's my nephew, Alexander. He signed on with humanists, driven to it by his worthless sack of a dad, no doubt. I take it his father, your brother, is a humanist member too. Nah, that'd take a level of conviction and quality that he thoroughly lacks. My best guess is that he's treating humanists as a boarding school. They feed and house their recruits, and that's money that he'd rather spend on himself. So he dumped his boy off on them. Never mind the fact that they're fascist swine. G just looks you in the eye. I've got to get Alexander out of there, Balong, before it's too late. Those monsters are experts at warping your mind. It's how their disgusting ideology propagates. So I'm asking you as a personal favor to let me come along on this run. I have to get into the compound, Balong. I have to find Alexander. I have to turn around before those animals make him do something unforgivable. Of course, Dietrich. I wouldn't keep you from something like this. Screw it, if your nephew signed on with those monsters, he deserves what's coming to him, no excuses. Of course, Dietrich. I won't keep you from something like this. Thanks, boss. Never doubted you'd bring me, of course. You're too good of a woman for that. But it's good to hear all the same. Okay, let's go. Assemble the team and travel to infiltrate the humanist polyclub. Polyclub? or something like that. It is pretty close to Polly, yeah. You are coming, hands down. We have a large list to pick from. I want a decker. And I want a weapon specialist. Shotgun and sniper rifle, yeah. What do you have? Yeah, okay. I need to clean up my own inventory, really. Like, look at all this crap. Okay. Confirm. You're about to travel to Shatness. Continue. You bend Rattles to a halt at the edge of Kreisberg. You're only a few blocks away from Shatness. The Kez that Maximum and his smugglers call home. According to Samuel, they should be expecting you. You know, I'm not entirely sure. Again, I need to seriously get off my ass and look at getting some spells purchased. Oh, jeez. Look, boss, I just want to thank you for bringing me along on this one. It means a lot. Don't sweat it. Even Shadowrunners have families. He nods. Alexander, he's a good kid, you know? If I'd been there for him, if I hadn't run off to Berlin, left him with his worthless sack of a dad, he'd never have fallen in with those humanist pigs in the first place. The expression on Dietrich's face softens, and he claps you on the shoulder. Let's go find my nephew, and let's crack all the humanist skulls we can along the way. The fuckers have it coming in more ways than I can count. We're going to do everything we can to find his nephew. But I do have a bad feeling about that. I really do. A matronly woman with a round face and kind eyes greets you. Her apron is caked with what looks like about a year's worth of grease. Guten Tag, what can I get you? That depends. What do you have? Currywurst? Well, today we have soy-based currywurst for 5 million, or a soup and sandwich combo for 10. Good, simple, stick-to-your-ribs food. Perfect for a cold day like this. I'll take a soup and sandwich combo. That'll be 10 million, please. She hands over a small cup of steaming soup and a sandwich. You take a quick bite and swig down some of the soup. It's wonderful. Delicious. Thank you. She favors you with a motherly smile. Sure thing, honey. The vendor pauses a moment, then steeples her pudgy fingers. You don't see many strangers down at this end of the line. In case you hadn't noticed, things are a little run down out here. You weren't thinking of heading out past the wall, were you? As a matter of fact, I was. Well, it doesn't make any difference to me, but you be careful out there. People on the other side of that wall, well, they've got no respect for anybody. Thanks for the warning. She nods. Best of luck, and take care of yourself. Oh, the phone booth. Okay, so we may get a bonus. Okay, so we may get a bonus job in here. Let's take a look. Searching the dead drop, you find a package with the telltale markings of shock Winletter? Humanist. This is an open request for information on current and past donors to the Humanist Polyclub. Identifying information such as home addresses and photographs is preferred. The presence of this hate group and its supporters will no longer be tolerated within our community. We will expose them to the harsh light of truth. The timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information. Shockman and Raptor. Yeah, that one's okay. So we're gonna try and get that humanist donor list. That'll be an additional pay there. That'll be good. Kez Gatekeeper, a rough-looking dwarf with a fireplug build. Fireplug build? I don't know. Holds out his hand as you approach. Whoa there, Beanpole. I don't know where you think you're headed, but you should turn around and go back the way you came. Beanpole? Seriously? No, I've got business on the other side of your barricade. One way or another, that's where I'm going. You want trouble, dwarf? 'Cause unless you step out of my way, that's where you're headed. No. Beanpole? Seriously? I'm gonna go with that, because it's kind of funny. Don't mean no offense, but look at me. He gestures at himself. Compared to me, every human is a beanpole. Ain't a bad thing, it's just the way it is. He crosses his arms over his barrel chest and cranes his neck to look you in the eye. Look, we're not trying to be hard asses here. Our job is to keep the folks on that side of the wall out. If you really want to head out there, we're not going to stop you. But consider this a friendly warning. There's a reason why we're stationed here. There are gangs out there that'd skin you alive as soon as look at you. Well then, I'll just have to skin them first. He shrugs. Alright, be my guest. Go play with the torture gangs. Something tells me you'd better be fit out there anyway. You'd be a better fit out there anyway. He gestures to the troll standing behind him. Lend him by, Sergey. Thank you, Sergey. Be careful out there. He nods at you. I hope we get a chance to walk back, you know? Okay, that's an interesting sign. I don't want to go there yet. Yeah, that's maximum, yeah. Let's not go there yet. Let's take a quick peek around here. Lay of the land, as it were. Which was a very short lay of the land. Okay, let's go. The figure at the center of the group shoots you an insolent glance. His fine elvish features match Samuel's description. This must be Maximum, your smuggler liaison. Well, well, if it isn't the muscle that Tuck promised us. Look who it is, everybody. The new hires have elected to grace us with their presence. Nice of you to join us. He glances at the PDA on his wrist, then looks back at you. When he speaks again, his voice is sharp and humorless. You're late, chummer. Yeah, sorry about that. Got held up at the wall. He lets out a theatrical sigh. Well, you come highly recommended, so I suppose I'll overlook it. Let's see. As you've already pointed out, we're late. Shouldn't we get moving? Let's stop with pleasantries. Yes, of course. Right you are. He slaps the side of a bulldog step van. A second van of the same design rumbles to life a few feet away. Pile in, people, and be ready. There's rough country between us and the meeting site. We might run into trouble along the way. This is going to go really fucking badly. I mean really fucking badly. 20 minutes into your trip, the van comes to a screeching halt. Maxwell presses his face to the passenger window. From the mix of anger and dread on his face, you can tell that he doesn't like what he sees. Damn it, I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew it. He cranes his neck around to look you in the eyes. Everybody pile out of the van and get ready. Bailong? We're going to need some muscle in a second. As you take your position outside the van, you hear a shrill voice spark out an order. A pair of portable gun turrets begin to self-calibrate in response. We're with an elf meeting a racist group to buy chemicals that they plan to use to kill metahumans. Yeah. This is not going to end fucking well. And this might not even be the group. These just might be a freaking gang. Anyways, sweeping your gaze over the gangers assembled before you, you identify the owner of the voice. A leathery woman with wild hair and mirthless smile. She calls out again, her voice brimming with pride. Hello out there. Welcome to Ramblock territory. Maxim licks his lips, his eyes scanning over the gangers' hastily assembled roadblock. This Kez belongs to Surfriff Slag? Has for months. You better clean on out of our way before they show up and force you out. Surfer? Those tunnel rats? They're ancient history. Go ahead, call them if you don't believe me. Her face twists into an ugly smile. Scream as loud as you want, they won't hear you. We buried them last week. Maxim's expression turns stony, but his voice remains calm. Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some losses in the fight, though. I'm betting you're not at 100%. Why don't you let us cross in peace? There's no need for any bloodshed today. You know what? You're absolutely right. We don't need to fight. You just pay us a small toll, and we'll be more than happy to let you cross our bridge. I'm thinking, say, 500 nuyen per van? Her voice turns cold. Otherwise, you'd better find another way to get where you're going, 'cause this bridge is ours, and nobody crosses it without paying the toll. Nobody. Oh, Jesus. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does need to get violent. Maximum turns to you. Get ready to ventilate these assholes, Belong. We've got a schedule to keep. We can help the smugglers. Turn your back. Negotiate with the smugglers. Look, let's be smart about this. Nobody wants a firefight today. Let's see if we can negotiate. Good, that's a real good idea. See that? Your muscle is smarter than you are. You should put her in charge. We have etiquette, gang. We have a high willpower. Maximum wheels around to face you, his face mask of fury. His voice explodes out in harsh whisper. Quiet the fuck down. You don't speak for me, and you don't speak for this organization. Be cool, man. I can get us out of this. Maxim stares at you, bristling, but he holds his tongue. After a few seconds, he nods. Do it. But you'd better not fuck this up. Dietrich leans forward to whisper into your ear. His ubulescent smile has disappeared. This is a waste of time, boss. Let me fry these sons of bitches so we can get back on task. Maxim steps back, leaving you to negotiate with Ramrock leader. The gang leader boss stands there, hands on her hips, awaiting your response. I'm going to use the charisma. Here's the deal. You let us cross for $750 million. That includes the return trip. We renegotiate for future crossings. There is a brief pause. Then Ramblock boss yells out a response. You've got yourselves a deal. Do you even have $750 million? 'Cause that ain't coming out of our cut. Just look at the last one there, eh? Just turn on him. Nah, just screwing with you. We're going to kill everybody and take the shipment for ourselves. No, we're not doing that. 750. Pay the gangers. Yeah, I've got it. We can't risk getting shut up before the meet. He shakes his head at you. You want to pay them? That's your business. I still think you're crazy, but I won't say no. Oh, gained 3 karma for that one. The courtyard of Humanist Compound is strangely quiet. The only activity that you've noticed is the clatter of the mechanized gates as they rumble shut behind the vans. The bulldogs roll to a stop. You step out alongside Maximum and the rest of the smugglers. There are crates here, lots of crates, all scattered into various stages of disorganization. It looks as though your delivery is just one of many that this branch of humanists have received. That's not good. The smugglers unload the cargo from their vans with practiced efficiency. The whole operation feels polished and professional. But you can tell Maxim is nervous. You can see it in his eyes. The smugglers finish unloading the last of the crates, then take positions around the van. Minutes pass. Nobody comes to meet you. No welcoming party. Maxim shakes his head. This isn't a good sign. It's almost as if they didn't expect us to make it here. I like that one of the others. My thoughts exactly. This puts us into a bad spot, Balong. I'm not sure what our next step is. We need some answers, and we need to get paid. I'm going to have a talk with them. Your next step is to sit out here. Mine is to go inside. I've got a job to do. His eyes widened. You're not hired muscle at all, are you? You're a Shadowrunner, here on a job. That's right, but there's no reason why I can't help you out while I'm doing it. You're serious, aren't you? You're really going in there. He takes a step back. Well, be my guest. I won't get in your way. When you make it back. If you make it back. We'll be out of here. We'll be out here waiting for you. Look at the size of that fucking cannon. Let's take a look at the chemicals. There's a warning label plastered onto the side of the container. Judging by the amount of small print on the label, whatever's being stored in here is extremely bad news. Warning, highly dangerous chemical agent. Do not take internally. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, mouth, and clothing. Increases aggression and reduces impulse control when inhaled. Avoid breathing fumes or vapor. Important. Do not proceed unless material safety data sheet has been read and understood. You are kidding me. That's... Oh my god. Are you serious? I like the setup for the chairs, honestly. I do. Okay, let's take a look. Let's go to here. This is just in case if there's like an ambush. I'm trying to keep cover as a possible option. To a degree. Okay, it looks like we're fine. Then let's go in. Let's go in. The humanist compound. Shall wait till it's done loading. The humanist compound smells like a locker room, and doesn't look much better. Calling the building run down would be an understatement. Paint is peeling off the cheap Duraplast walls, and the tiles on the floor are mirrored with decades worth of grime. It's an old, ugly place, perfectly suited to the old, ugly ideology being practiced here. You enter the compound. The information that Samuel Beckenbauer sent you here to find lies somewhere ahead. Okay, we've been spotted. Alright. Depending upon the range. It might cover across here. I don't know. I need to find a freaking port. Armed door or armored door. Okay. Looks like we're alright so far. So what's in here? Do it. I'm not seeing any ports though, but let's take a look. So I am not going to be able to get into any of these, I'm pretty sure. But hang on, what's this here? Yeah, they're all going to be like that. Nope, okay. Look, yeah, nothing. Alright. Damn. Fucking security camera. I was really hoping we could find a terminal port or something and we could go into the Matrix. Armory door. Was there a way to... No, that's not what I wanted. Security camera. Door panel, no. This console consists of text entry field and a virtual keypad written along. It'd be great if we can get into there. Let's go this way. Not finding... Okay. What's with that swirling mass? Did they accidentally expose themselves to an earlier shipment of this crap? There was a handwritten note sitting on the table. Oops. Hey, Capel. You come highly recommended. Anyone who did what you did to those elves will go far around here. You can hit the kitchen any time, but otherwise stay close unless told. Your locker code is 2619 locker 3. I want to go back to that. Is this locker 3? Two, 619. Submit code. Recruit Capel. Your enthusiasm at the rally was more than commendable. Those Trog bastards really got what was coming to them. Volker wants to see you right away. His personal code is Pride. Share it with no one. Office door code. Okay. Let's go. The place is so worn down. I don't think Armory will have Pride because it's office store. I could try it. Okay, what's this here? Oh, this does not look good. Did you see that? Right there. I'm going to see if I can get to it. This turret is powered down. I can't do anything with it. Damn it, it would have been nice to have control of that turret. Bingo, Humanist Terminal. That is something we are after. And file cabinet. Okay, well, let's try this one. Oh, come on! Like, I brought a Decker for this. Okay, sorry, I missed that there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go in. Humanist operations account information downloaded. You gain access to a list of Humanist safe houses worth some million in the right hands. Ah. Okay, Humanist files the majority. A list of the newest batch of Humanist recruits scrolls onto the screen. This is something that we are after. Alright, here's a list of... here's the latest group of recruits. Some of them already showing signs of promise. And Iker Alexander, recruit 3. Make sure they get assigned to their bunks in alphabetical order this time. Say, I keep losing track of who was who in the last batch. As always, I'm changing the code for my office. The new code is Pride. Okay, so Alexander recruit 3rd, depending upon how they do it. You download the following recruits numeric key codes along with the door code to your PDA. Okay, let's get this one, but carefully. Okay, Decker. Blitz. After a few minutes of sifting through account sheets, you find what you're looking for, a complete donor list for the Berlin chapter of Humanists. Download the list. You download list to your PDA. There are quite a few well-known names on here, including a billionaire philanthropist and a children's trade show host. Well, it looks like that host is about to be unemployed. What's in here? The file cabinet is crammed full of the humanist propaganda. Read the first pamphlets. You work hard, you play fair, and still you can't get ahead. But have you ever wondered why? The answer is simple. The elf is using the orc and the troll as muscle against you? Terribly sorry about that. Hopefully I cut the sound out of the phone ringing. Yeah, it was for my husband. Nothing important. Just one of the worst agencies that the government got to deal with student loans calling. Yep. National Student Loan Center. Yep. Give you an idea No, seriously, I gotta tell this story. When I was living in another city in Brampton, I went to my bank. I was doing something, banking or whatever, and I was talking to the person at the desk there. And I said that I needed certain documents printed up for a National Student Loan Center, and she said, "Oh, I used to work there. I am so sorry." No, really. They're that bad. Anyways, yeah. Think about it. When you're on your... We'll get back to the game here. Think about it. When you're on your Trido after a hard day's work, who do you see? The pampered elf basking in their lap of luxury, squandering the money that you could be using to feed your children? When you walk through a dark alley on your way home from the market, what do you fear? The mongrel orc and the savage troll, lying in wait to rob you of your hard-earned gains. The elf, the orc, the troll, all are parasites leeching away at your prosperity and happiness. It's time to wake up. Do something about it. So what are you going to do, human? Ugh. Just reading that and it's in game, it feels like I need a fucking shower after this. I don't want to read the rest of these. I don't. It's vile. God. Alright, let's go in here, see if there's anything in here. There's that there. There's a security camera. I remember. I have dealt with bigotry before. I've dealt with hatred before. It's not a nice thing. So, okay. I want to check something out. Okay, find the human donor list. Discover the humanist plot. Find his nephew. Okay, now... Are these people on the inside? Shit. Okay, no, we're gonna go back to that room that had all the lockers. We don't have a code for the armory. It's not Pride. Okay, so in alphabetical order, right? So the first one would be, which it doesn't match up with the third one, but 4176. Let's see. This will tell me. 4176. Submit code. Okay. Nothing to do then with that. And we have Pride. We're going to go this way again. Oh, we're going to need a grenade for that turret, I think. Door panel. Pride? Humanist fills the majority of the screen on the panel. A welcoming message written in cartoonish, aggressive font appears below. Enter door code. Enter the door code. Pride. The door unlocks. Game saved. Combat. Not combat. What's going on? What's going on? Shit. Operation False Flag. Planning report. A stocky man in military surplus jacket enters the room. He is flanked on either side by a pair of young women. Their faces are masked by white kerchiefs? Handkerchiefs, I thought. Anyway. And each of them carries an unholstered pistol. Huh. Lower your weapons, girls. We have guests. The soldiers exchange glances, then lowers their sidearms. They look at you, their stares full of hatred and bile. There, that's better. You know, this would work if we had a team of all humans. We don't. Okay. His neutral expression curls into a malevolent grin. I have shown you hospitality, stranger. Now it's time for you to return the favor, so tell me, why are you here? Well, that is true. I am here with the smugglers. We brought your shipment. We are waiting to be paid. Oh, don't you worry. Your friends are already being taken care of. His smile widens. Trust me. They'll get everything that's coming to them. Was that supposed to be scary? Because I'm not impressed. Patience, stranger. But by this time tomorrow, you'll be plenty impressed. I guarantee it. No. There's been a lot of cargo moving through here. Planning on something big, Volkir? He offers you a broad smile. It's going to be glorious. That gas that you hauled, I thought it said inhaled. I'm like, wait, what? That gas that you hauled in for us? It's going to prove every word that we've been saying. The Trogs, the Haffers, the goddamn dandelion eaters. One whiff of this stuff, and they're going to tear each other apart. Then they'll spill into the good human neighborhoods where we'll be waiting to stop them. You just watch and wait, traitor. Stella gives you a broad grin. It'll be a bloodbath. You're going to drive a bunch of metahumans crazy in order to prove that metahumans are crazy. You're pathetic. Let's see. The only bloodbath tonight is going to happen right here, in this room. This is sick. You really think that gassing a bunch of metas is going to make people think you're a hero? We are heroes. We're protecting our race when nobody else will. Stalek gives you gives you a traversal sneer. I don't expect you to understand. When we bring the world around to our way of thinking, people like you will be the first up against the wall. Okay, let's see here. Why are you telling me all of this? You must know I'm going to try and stop you. Alright, that's it. I'm going to do the world a favor and take you down. No. Let's see. Why are you telling me all of this? You must know that I'm going to try and stop you. Oh, I was just buying time, waiting for my soldiers to arrive. The sound of hurried footsteps echoed down the hallway behind you. The humanist leader smiles. Gee, I wish I had hacked that freaking gun, because then you would get another cutscene here of automated turret fire, and we wouldn't be freaking sandwiched. Shit. The sound of hurried footsteps echoed down the hallway behind you. The humanist leader smiles. And as luck would have it, here they come now. We just got thrown a huge curve. Oh. Dietrich's eyes go wide. He takes a step toward the nearest human gunman. Alexander! The youth blinks in surprise. He half lowers his weapon. Uncle Dietrich? Shoot him, Alexander. This man is an intruder and traitor. Come here to do us harm. If you're going to put a shell in someone, put it in Stahl. He's a monster, Alex. I know that you can see that. The humanist gunmen flanking Stahl exchange uncertain glances. One begins to raise their pistol, but hurriedly lowers it when the humanist leader steps forward. Stahl fixes Alexander with a stern gaze. You swore an oath to us, Alexander. You will be a man. You will be a man and keep it. Don't let him pressure you, boy. No. Because you just finished saying man and then you use boy. That irks me, and it almost sounds condescending. Make your choice, son, but make it fast. No. Listen to Dietrich, Alexander. He's a good man. Is he? Where the hell was he when my dad used to beat the shit out of me? Where was he when I got tossed out on the street? I didn't know, Alex. By the time I found out, the damage had already been done. Alexander, you will listen to me and obey your oath. I don't know. I don't know what to do. If you side with humanists, I'm going to have to kill you. I don't want to, but I will. No, because that is not what Dietrich is after. It's up to you, Alex, but you have to make a choice. If you can't see through... No. When it comes to this, it really does need to be the person who makes the choice. It's up to you, Alex, but you have to make a choice. If you betray your kind, you join those meta lovers. We will put you down, boy. You hear me? We will kill you. Shakily, Alexander raises his rifle, levels at Dietrich's head. Uncle, I'm going to trust Alexander. going to trust him. I'm sorry. Dietrich locks eyes with his nephew, his voice low and soft. Do what you have to do, Alex. It's your choice. Do it, you stupid boy. Do it! Without a word, Alex wheels around and points the rifle at Stella. The humanist leader recoils in alarm. Alex levels the weapon, and all hell breaks loose. Okay, so he booked it. I knew it was the right choice. I knew it was the right choice to trust Alex. Sorry, that's actually quite intense. I found that to be very, very intense. Okay, so we have 5 people. They only have, well, technically 2. We have a data port here, which means we have to get Blitz there and protect him at all costs. Okay. Killing hands. Dietrich, give me the rabbit. Hell yeah! Now we are going to stop after I clear this room. Okay, hang on. I want you over here. And open fire. Excellent. Edgar, sniper rifle. What were your chances to hit? Flanked. 65. Go here. Okay, excellent. Alexander, you did amazing. 59% chance. I'm going to move you here. There. Oh, there's one there. My bad. I didn't even notice. But I only took 1 point of damage? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was pretty good. Now I'm going to stop it there. We've got control of this room. We're going to get flood from everywhere, I think. And we still have a mission to do. We need to get into that there, into this here. So, yes. And, by the way, I did get an achievement. Everybody deserves a second chance. Yep. So, that was something else. I'm glad we took on this mission. I'm so glad we took on this mission. Okay, anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll join me again for another installment. You can subscribe down below for more videos like this and of other videos. But until when next we meet, please do be safe, everyone. Bye!